Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very big video planned. So first of all, we are going to beat the crazed lizard in a stage called Mammals. So yay, let's get into it. But after that, we will be getting Ururun Run Wolf. That's a weird name, but screw it, let's get into it. Alright, that's a lot of moths that die very easily. So basically, they are just free money. Alright, all the moths died at the same time, but our wallet is full, so let's equip our cat CPU and hope for the best. I'm sorry, what the heck just happened? That can't be the whole stage. This is supposed to be an insane stage where I fight the crazed lizard. No way, guys. I'm gonna try this stage again because either I accidentally cheesed it or this was some sort of April Fool's joke stage, but screw it, let's try again. Yeah, I don't think I need a cat CPU. It's not worth the waste, but I'm just trying to grasp what the heck just happened. Is it because I beat the stage too fast, or maybe is Awakened Bahamut too strong for this stage? I don't have the slightest idea, but now it's time for round 2. But guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I just did the first time, I think might be a close time to the world record. I don't think it is the world record, but it is probably already close. But hey, this time the crazed lizards actually came out, and there's 3 of them. That's more like it. Yeah, so I don't get what they are doing. Are they headbanging or something? Is there some sort of rock music in the background, or am I missing something? But they don't seem to be doing too much damage and get knocked back really easy. Oh my god, I did it again. Why is this stage so easy to cheese? And it's not like I got a loadout that is made specifically for this stage. This is just my normal loadout, but screw it. I'm gonna go evolve this guy because I am lauded on XP. But you guys also probably noticed that I have quite a bit of cat food. Well, that is because I am saving up for an 11 draw, because someone in the comments told me to. And also, the 11 draw is cheap right now, and if I do it, I am guaranteed an Uber, but we got a crazed dragon cat. This guy was not cheap at all, but screw it. Let's hope that he is shishal a bit strong, but let's go see him in the cat guide, but I'm going to try him out when I get Ururun Wolf at the same time, but that's going to happen really soon. But if you are enjoying the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hey, that was actually really cool. It's like he is a living, walking flamethrower. Dang, he looks cool, but he probably isn't going to be that good. But all right, let's go this little chapter that we need to beat to get Ururun Wolf. And oh yay, I have got this much cat food because I was beating Strohe's of Legend chapters off camera, but also beating the ones I already beat with different difficulties. Alright, so turns out today these moths are everywhere. They're even in a stage called Sin and Punishment, and I don't see how these weak moths can punish anything. Or maybe we are punishing them. Alright, so there's, I think, 3 or 2 ostriches. These guys were a really big pain in the back in some stages, but I never lost against them, so yay. But they would just not stop headbutting you. Some cats like Balrog don't even get the chance to attack, but this time, they aren't that strong. Yep, that's enough out of Sin and Punishment. 2's ostriches weren't that strong, but alright, prison sentence, here I come. I mean, I don't want a prison sentence, but for a cool girl that rides a wolf, I will do anything. Alright, so I think a boss is coming out because this usually happens before a boss and that ×3 thing. I'm not sure if it is helping or making things worse, but oh my god, another head variant is back and he is a lot stronger than usual. Somehow I think we should get a few breaks. And oh yeah, other than my first few videos, I think there was always a head in each of my videos. Alright, so the head is dead, but I don't even think that was our biggest problem, because why are there this many red rabbits here? No wonder the head was stronger than usually. We just couldn't hit it since he had a whole jungle of rabbits as bodyguards. All right, now we're off to the Hairy Tunnel. I hope it's just some made-up name and the name has nothing to do with the stage, but hey, there's a duck. That's cool. I mean, I see a bunch of them off camera, but I have never seen one on camera. Oh my god, there's just a sprinkle of everything in this stage. Every single trait, enemies I haven't seen in a while. Oh boy, but we are slowly making it to their base. And hey, all right, looks like the cherry on top is that they got the koala. Sometimes he is annoying, especially at the beginning off a stage. Sometimes he is really weak, like now that we're like, I think 3 of them. But finally, that's enough out of the Hairy Tunnel. Garu is really good against the koala since wave attacks don't affect him and he does a lot off damage and is really tanky. Alright, now we're off to Deadfalls. So far we are filled with red seals, which isn't too bad, but I think they are a bit stronger than usual. Oh crap. Well, that sucks. Well, time to start over that metal seal. It is going to be useless. So Katsaris, welcome back to the loadout just for one stage because I just know that trying to kill that metal seal would be just a waste of time. So now this is the second time that I am going to use the critical hitter on my loadout. Well, here's a metal seal. Alright, so usually when I hit a metal enemy with a critical hit, they usually get knocked back, but this seal just ate the hit. Did it even notice? But I think we hit the seal with another one, but this time he actually got knocked back. But alright, it has been a while since I had a critical hit, so please just give me one more Katsuris. This is why I hate using critical hitters. Alright, we hit it with another critical hit finally, but still he is somehow still alive. Please, cats, do something! I don't want to lose here! And there are a lot of metal hippo too, but okay, finally we killed the seal. Now we can take as much time as we need to deal with the rest of these guys. Alright, now we're in the Pitfall zone, and oh crap, looks like we are already off to a terrible start. Why are there so many sloths, guys? Calm down! How am I supposed to even touch the sloths when that head is going to be tanking so many hits? Maybe Garu can use his wave attacks to attack them. Oh my god, there are 4 of them and counting. But Garu is not doing much. They killed him, so that was a huge waste of money. And a bit earlier, I don't know how, but I think Can knocked back one of the sloths. But this stupid head just won't move. Nothing is even hurting it. Not even Awakened Bahamut could do anything against that stupid head. I think we kind of coked him back. But let's get Balrog out. Maybe he can do something to this guy if he doesn't die before even being able to land a hit, because the sloths have the biggest area attack ever. It is so annoying. Alright, so good news. Both Balrog managed to hit the head once each Balrog before dying. I can't believe that I am counting that as good news. Bad news is they got another insanely annoying enemy with a huge area attack, so can't get any worse than this, right? Yes, finally the head is dead. It only took longer to beat a head than to beat the crazed lizard. I can't get over the fact that I beat him in like 10 seconds because that was impressive, to say the least. Alright, well that's enough out of the Pitfall zone, but now it's time to go to the stage where I get the cat everyone has been waiting for, the Great Escaper. But I really want a treasure radar because I don't want to have to beat this stage like 3 times. So yeah, let's use these event capsules to maybe get just a 1 treasure radar. Alright, so far no treasure radars, but I don't think that we are going to get a treasure radar from these, but don't worry, I have a secret plan under my sleeve. I am going to go try to beat the Chapter 3 moon, because one of the time score rewards should give me a treasure radar. So let's go quickly do that. Well, we were defeated really easily, but don't worry, I have nothing to do, so I am going to watch an ad for a continue, but oh my god, I lost again. I don't even think we hit him once. This isn't fair, because I said so. Alright, well, we had to beat the Chapter 2 moon instead. So yeah, and if you guys are enjoying the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, so as always, I am going to use my Rich Cat and Cat Coup and Sniper at, as always, when I'm going to fight a supposedly very hard stage. But let's see what there is in the Great Escaper. I am pretty sure we have to fight Ururun Wolf to get her, but she can't be that hard to beat. Alright, there she is, and what the heck is that attack? I thought she would make the wolf bite something or maybe even tackle something, not throw a whole spirit bomb. Bro, this put normal Bahamut to shame. I mean, she isn't doing a lot of damage, but still, she is really strong right now. And those side enemies that are helping her aren't too weak either. But to be honest, never mind. This is easy. Yeah, never mind. That was really easy. The last stage was a whole lot harder than this one. But alright, now let's go try out my brand new cats. Alright, so let's bring this girl up to level 10, and oh boy, this girl costs a lot of money now. She is Ururun Cat, and she took her mask off. She better not just be ridden a big version of the normal cat, because if she is, I would probably just use her first form. Alright, so that's good. Her wolf sort of became kind of cattish. I don't know what that means, but her attack didn't change, I think. But now let's go try out the crazed lizard and Ururun Cat. I don't know where I can use them. Definitely not Cats of the Cosmos because of those conditions, but screw it. Let's just do some zombie outbreaks, and we are going to do them from the hardest chapter. Alright, it has been a while since I did any zombie outbreaks, so this should be fun. Alright, so the dragon has a mohawk, that's cool, but I have to restart the stage because if I touch that base before the monkey comes out, I am finished. So yay, looks like we are just gonna have to wait a few seconds for the monkey to come out, and then we can actually try out the cats, but dang, Ururun Cat is expensive. I love how much fire the dragon makes now, but I am not really liking Ururun Cat right now because she is not doing much damage, and oh my god, why are we this close to the base, guys? Please do something! I worked so hard to get you Ururun Cat and Dragon. Well, I was supposed to work a lot to get you. Well, that sucked. Yeah, maybe that was a bit too hard. You know what? How about I just grind some cat food while I try them out by trying out the stages that I already did, but with harder difficulties. As you guys can see, I already did a lot of these stages, and that's where I'm getting all this cat food from. So I think next episode, I am guaranteed a new Uber. So if you want to see that, like and subscribe. Alright guys, even though these stages are supposed to be hard, but they really aren't, and you guys probably noticed that I am only beating up till 3 stars. That's because the 4th star, I can only use special cats, which is just annoying. Well, these stages are much easier to do, but to be honest, Dragon Cat and Ururun Cat are not really that good, to be honest. I feel they are only meant to be trophies. Yay, but even though these cats aren't really that strong, I still beat this stage. Yay, maybe these cats could be somewhat useful in Cats of the Cosmos when I have to use like only special cats or super rare cats, I can actually use them there. But other than that, they are kind of useless, as I said, just trophies. But screw it, now we're in the next stage and nothing too strong seems to be here. Alright, so infinitely gonna stop only using Ururun and Dragon Cat because then this would take too long and I don't have all Thay right now. I am editing this at 10:30 at night, so thank you past me for not making my job too hard, but yay. Ururun has an attack that looks like it is gonna do a lot of damage, but it just doesn't. It barely tickles the enemies, and same goes for Dragon. Alright, now we're off to the Bone Dry Gardens. I don't know where Ponos even comes up with these names because they have nothing to do with each other. Can anyone explain to me what Churros Night and Bone Dry Garden have in common? Exactly nothing. Alright, so as the name suggests, the Bone Dry Gardens are bone dry. There is literally nothing in here, just meat shields and then dark meat shields. And I bet you if I only used the new cats, I would still somehow lose. Alright, but while this happens in the background, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it since I have been editing this video for the last 5 hours, but it would all be worth it as you liked and subscribed. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out some of my other ones because I am sure you will enjoy them as much as you enjoyed this one, if not even more. But I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope to see you soon. But bye guys, have a blessed day or whenever you're watching this.